What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new character bio. Today, in honor of his very own series hitting Netflix this Friday, we'll delve right into the origins of the man with unbreakable skin himself, the hero for hire, Luke Cage. After he first appeared on screen last fall in Jessica Jones, played incredibly by Mike Colter, and from what we've seen in the trailers, it definitely looks like Luke's backstory will be explored at some point this season. But for his comic book origin, that's where we come in. Let's start off with a surprising fact. Luke Cage isn't his real name. Sweet Christmas, am I right? Luke Cage was born Carl Lucas and raised in Harlem, New York. When he was young, Carl, along with his friend Willis Stryker, ran a gang called the Bloods. They were fairly small time compared to those other Bloods, and as he got older, Carl decided to move on with his life, leaving the gang behind, while Stryker only became more and more involved. Carl introduced Stryker to a co-worker, Reva Connors, and the two became an item. Soon, though, Reva left him because of his gang connections and lifestyle, and after that, very quickly began a relationship with Carl. Enraged, Stryker set Lucas up, planting drugs in his apartment, and because of this, Carl was sentenced to 15 years in a maximum security federal facility, Seagate Prison, located on an island off the coast of Georgia. Locked inside for a crime he didn't commit, more than anything, Carl was angry, lashing out violently at any guards or prisoners that got in his way. His sentence was soon increased to 18 years, and with the target on his back, he was unlikely to survive even 18 months. On top of all that, while inside, he received heartbreaking news. Reva had been shot and killed in a drive-by meant for, who else, Willis Stryker. Hopeless and heartbroken, Carl was resigned to his fate, staring at a violent end in Seagate. But his fortune soon changed when he received a visit from one Dr. Bernstein, who offered him a deal: volunteer for a risky experiment for a better chance at parole. With nothing to lose, Carl took the offer. Dr. Bernstein's experiments were designed to boost cellular regeneration with the goal of countering any sort of damage done to the body, from disease, injury, or even potentially aging. Submerging Carl in a tank full of the chemical mixture, Bernstein would stimulate the serum with low-voltage electrical charges to start the process. But everything went wrong when a guard named Rackham, whom Carl had beaten and disgraced, came back for revenge, pushing the machine to its maximum setting before Carl's body had adjusted to the serum. In a flash, the machine erupted, spitting serum across the room. Emerging from the steaming wreckage, Lucas prepared to kill Rackham, but was cut short when riot police charged into the room and opened fire. Shot, Carl fell to the floor, convinced this was it, this was the end. But much to his surprise, the bullets merely bounced off his skin, not even leaving a mark. Rackham's tampering had not only given Lucas unbreakable skin, but also enhanced strength, and using these newfound powers, he escaped from the prison, swimming against the strong currents to shore, eventually finding his way back home to New York City. Seeking his revenge on Stryker, Lucas first needed money, and he needed to make it fast, so he turned to the only way he knew how, and slipped back into a life of crime. After a botched robbery that left a security guard crippled, Carl was so distraught that he left that life behind completely. After stopping a store robbery randomly one day and receiving a reward from the store's owner, Carl had an idea. He could put his powers to use, and so Carl Lucas became Luke Cage, the hero for hire. But Luke's story definitely doesn't end here. For more on his origin, check out Avengers Origin Luke Cage #1, and for a fantastic series that's ongoing right now, I highly recommend Power Man and Iron Fist. As far as abilities go, Luke is ultra durable to the point where he can withstand gunshots, bomb explosions, and electrical attacks with ease. On the superhuman side, he's even withstood punches from the most powerful super beings like Blue Marvel recently in Civil War II with no physical damage. If anything does manage to hurt him, he also has enhanced healing. Strength-wise, Luke can lift up to 50 tons, although he may be even stronger. On top of all that, he has enhanced speed and stamina to boot. But that about wraps it up for this bio. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and consider supporting us on Patreon for all sorts of exclusive goodies. And if there's ever a bio you want to see, just let us know and we'll add it to the list. So this is the part of this bio where I briefly address the fact that yes, we did upload this yesterday, and yes, I'm re-uploading it now. I deleted it because I messed up his name so badly. I have no idea why I was thinking his first name was John, but it just was not a bad look for us to have a guy who we're doing a character bio on and me not even know his actual first name. So thanks so much for your understanding and support. A lot of you guys seem to just be pointing it out. You didn't seem to be, really rubbing my face in it, so I appreciate that very, very much. And I hope you enjoy this same bio just with the name changed. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.